Hi folks, time for a latest vlog catch up. Not done one for a week or two, I don't think. I won't mention the C word, you know what I mean. Hope you're all getting rest, I hope you're all okay, and I hope you're all keeping safe, and I'm sure that before long we'll all be back to normal. Hopefully we're all, you know, coming out of it least affected as possible. So let's keep communicating through comments and stuff, keep some good vibes going. And as you can see, I'm on my indoor grow. I've got some bad news to report. The Chagoy, my favourite one in here, the Green Ring Chagoy, I treated it on one of my other vlogs. Can't remember which one it was, number 3 I think, something like that. It had a couple of raised scales on its side over winter, and I treated it. Come out fantastic, healed over, fine. But in the last 3 days, it just, I don't know, it just coming to the surface, doing a bit of gasping. You could tell its gills were going for it, like it was struggling to breathe, even though there was loads of air going in here, absolute tons of air. I've got the air stone off at the minute, but it's more than enough for this grow, and all the rest are okay. So I thought, in fact, last few days it's been bad, but I don't know. So I thought, oh, I'm going to double up, put some acryflavin in, and you'll see a video. I put some acryflavin in, but unfortunately, because I'm thinking it's a infection or something like that on the skin or something like that that's getting inside the body. And unfortunately yesterday it died. It just come to the top, and I found it in this corner here. Obviously it's final resting place of where it can sort of get buoyancy and just sort of die. So that is one of the sad things of keeping fish. When something like that happens, I think it makes us question everything, and if it's ethical to keep fish and keep them in small environments. Even if you've got a big pond, it's not a natural environment, is it? But we then have to give me a, you know, self a wobble and go, look, these are captive bred fish, so they don't do any different. They are getting fed every day, they are getting well looked after, and they are well loved. That one's just scraped, that's a bad sign. Caught on camera, you see it, that was a flash. There it goes again. So that is a sure sign to scrape these fish. Now, I did these not long ago. Did them all. I've still got me stuff in here, the microscope. I didn't find anything, nothing at all. And I've noticed this gin ring, actually, I say that's got a slight reddening on its side. So I think it's a good time to really go over it with a fine-tooth comb. And what I mean by that is check every water parameter that I can. And go from there. So I wouldn't normally show dead fish, but it's life and death, and it's reality, unfortunately. And I came in last night, it was dark, and that's when I found the fish. I was going to take it out and put it in my main pond, and there it is. It's an absolute lovely Chagoy. Look at that, it's an absolute beautiful fish. I absolutely love this one, it's my favourite one out of all of them. It's the one that came up, you know, it's the first one that came up for a feed. I did notice it's got a lot of, its belly looked very fatty, and I grabbed another one last night actually, and they was all similar actually. They've got a lot of almost like puppy fat, but I just wonder if this one for a youngish fish did have eggs. Definitely not compacted, but I wonder if it's an infection. There's the original weak spot of the side, the two raised scales there, like you can just see them. So obviously that was a weak area, and if you've got something like that on a koi, I'm no koi expert, but it is, I've read up and over the few years, and it makes sense that if you've got an opening in the skin and scales, that it gets the moisture or water transfers between one layer to the other. So I think that's definitely got water retention in there and infection. So this fish, I'm not one of these that flushes fish. I like to bury him in soil. So I would have got my old dog. And there it is, and I'll fill that back in with soil. I know it sounds daft, but in my own head I do say a few words. So that's that gone. Sometimes with fish, if you keep reef, tropical fish, goldfish, koi fish, you know what they're like, people, it's quite a brutal hobby, all of them keeping fish. There's an absolute, this is one thing I hate about hobbies like this, the mortality rate with fish is astronomical. I think if we all really knew and looked into it, we would probably really think about whether we keep fish at all. You know, whether it's reef keeping with coral invertebrates, it's all the same. It is a real, quite a brutal hobby really. But look, try my best. These four are doing well. I'm going to have these out of here today, and these are going to go in the main pond. And in the main pond I've got a ginghring, what is it, a ginghring? A goshki, which is not looking happy. Got a bit red, so this pond we're going to get the once over. So let's go and have a look. Let's have a walk up the garden. I tidied it the other day, yesterday. That's the beauty in it. Neighbour finished the fence that I was telling you about. It's all done. Took the lid off my little garden pond. It's only little. There's actually two goldfish in there. No filter, just near stone. This was all been tidied. I'm going to do a building or something of my pond soon. I keep threatening. Repaired a leak on this, and I found another leak, and it was all in this corner, and I had to re-silicone it all around there, and it stopped it. This has all been cleaned. Ponds like that I made. That was an upright conical tree. So look at the koi in here. They're all looking good. It looks a bit murky at the minute because I turned this back on yesterday, cleaned all this out. So it's all been disturbed. Washed all the sides down yesterday with the hose. Cleaned all the filters out. Really good deep clean. And they're all feeding again. Apart from, I go and get it. You know, I showed the good and the bad. We've got to. Lovely Acer. It'll be down in this corner. There it is. So that's looking really ropey, discoloured. It looks like it's on its way out. I put some acryflavin in this pond as well, as a precaution. So I'm going to have that one out, and that's going to go in the grow, and the ones in the grow are going to go in the main pond now. But the temperature is up, thank God, to 14 degrees now. They are absolutely feeding. Oh, thank God for that. Easter Sunday, so I've got petrol lawnmower out and lawn and trimmers. So we'll finish on a bit of a feed. Sinking wheat germ, that is. It's been great this winter. So the koi are absolutely on the feed again now. I'm going to fatten them all up, get them ready. That one down there's just not interested at all. Look, sorry about the neighbours. Just been nutty, and he's to Sunday and doing petrol strimmers and stuff. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to get the full gingery out, get them in here, then transfer that one, bag that one up, and get that one down the grow, so I can concentrate on that. And that's my only dodgy cut at the minute. It's on the move now, look. But you can just see, look, the difference in how it's behaving. So if you see any behaviour like that, alarm bells need to go off. Sometimes people, you can't do a lot. You know, sometimes fish just get that weak, and I've noticed this last winter, even though it hasn't been massively cold in temperature, it's been quite cloudy, wet and cold, so temperatures around about 5 and 6 for a long time, the water temperature. And I'm just wondering if that is having a knock-on effect for some fish. This fish in particular hates the cold. Don't know why, it just flops on its side. Mental. But anyway, that's the koi. It's a quick vlog. Garden's looking decent. Like I say, the fence has been done, so I can get on with that now. It's just a shame I can't change the neighbours. Next door but one, should I say, with his fucking lawnmower and strimmer. Thanks for watching. Please drop some in the comments. Please subscribe. More stuff coming up soon. Thank you. Bye.